Judges are also very good at mathematics.
Beg your pardon?
Judges can be good at mathematics.
Judges can do that?
Can be good at maths and any other subject.
Well,
Just like the journalists
Judges are supposed to be good at everything, including football.
What about sometimes?
Cook.
Yes.
Cook, yes, I know. I cook. I cook. I mean, I don't cook every day, but if the requirement is there, I can cook my own food. I don't know whether you like it or not.
Don't take for granted if there is a necessity. Honorable Justice Gogoi can cook his own food. Everybody must take note of that.
No, let me put it this way. I would cook my own food rather than drive down to Radisson to pick up my food because the Guwahati traffic is bad. I would much rather stay at home and cook my own food.
What we meant by judiciary in the digital age is basically judiciary today. And, you know, Justice Gogoi is one of the finest legal minds in the country. He has already been introduced very briefly, but that was only a brief introduction. And I'm sure in front of this audience, he needs no introduction at all. So instead of wasting time, let's straight go into the conversation. Now you see, Justice Gogoi, the flow of information in this day and age is somewhat like instant coffee. There is so much of news flowing, people want instant justice. People are a restless lot in this digital age. Now my question to you, is this an issue before the judiciary? How do you look at it? Is the judiciary bothered at all about this desire among the people to have quick justice or instant justice, if I may use the word?
Shall I call you Wasbir or shall I call
Of course, call me Wasbir.
Or Mr. Hussain. Which one would you prefer?
Wasbir is the word I'd prefer.
Okay. And though I like filtered coffee, I can understand the passion for instant coffee. And why not instant information on what's happening in the judiciary? People should know what's happening and very quick, and people should know it as quickly as possible. Therefore, all the information that is coming in like flashes on the digital media, I think the judiciary should welcome it. It's most welcome. It makes the institution more transparent, more aware, alive, and relevant. I personally think it's a very, very welcome change from the yesteryears. Yes, Wasbir.
Right. I would like to know whether do judges watch news? I'm asking you this question, the media, whether it is television or digital today, give hours and hours of coverage, hours and hours of airtime on high-profile cases. They bring in panelists to argue in favor of the case and argue against the case. And at times there are anchors who will also deliver the verdict on television studios. And my question is whether you look at it as a media, but the bigger question is, does it influence the judiciary? Do judges actually watch news? Did you watch news?
That's a very interesting question. I don't think most of the judges would have the time either to read the newspapers or to watch TV. If they do, in many cases it would be at the cost of judicial work. People think that judicial work is court work from 9 to 5. How mistaken. Judicial work is 24/7. It's not judicial work, it's a commitment. It's a passion. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, remember a point, come down to the bedroom, jot down that point, look at it when you are on your table at 8 o'clock in the morning. Therefore, when you read the newspapers, except for the headlines maybe, I think it will be at the cost of your work, your morning preparation for the day's work in court. Similarly, in the evening, like very diligent students of the nursery class, you'll find 90% of the judges doing their homework. You have to read up the briefs of the next day, 50, 60 cases of the next day. Where's the time to look into the news channels? But once in a while, during the vacation, during a holiday, when you can squeeze in a little time, you do watch. It's interesting. People are interested in what is happening. People want instant justice. They want to break the queue of cases. There's no media trial. There's no a conclusion on certain facts that Wasbir may have, and he happens to be a media person, and therefore he is on the screen. Where else can he be? It's an expression of an opinion. There's no trial here. I mean, judges are made of much sterner stuff. They're not soft people who would be influenced by a little 10 minutes of very hard talk. Therefore, there is no media trial, there is no media conclusion. These are all aids to information.
And what do you think about the performance of the anchors when they have a media trial?
How can I say anything except that the performance is brilliant? They have read up. I realize that they have come prepared. It's not that they are talking on thin air. They have come prepared. They have done their homework. I may agree with the views expressed. I may not agree with the views expressed. That's a different matter.
Yeah.
But it's a view expressed which deserves respect. And therefore, I think the anchors are doing a brilliant job. They are bringing into focus certain areas that even the judges don't visualize. It's a big help at times. Judges don't drop from heaven. I think I told Z News about a year back when somebody asked me about judicial corruption. I said, judges don't drop from heaven. I'm telling you the same thing. Again, judges don't come from heaven. They are a part and parcel of today's contemporary society. Influence, yes, some judges may get influenced. But by and large, I don't think that's a reality. You know, it's been 3 years since I've retired. This is the first time that I have interacted in a local channel.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege. It's an honor for us.
Number one, I have interacted with almost all the national channels, but no local channel ever came to me. This is the first time, News Live. Number two, I think I enjoyed it immensely. Why? The questions that Wasbir asked me are totally different from the questions that were asked by either Times Now, NDTV, or Arnab Goswami's channel, or News 18.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was not asked personal questions. I was not asked Rafael. I was not asked about Ayodhya. I was not asked why I became an MP. These are questions that are personal. I was asked institutional questions. How to build up a good judiciary. Let me take this opportunity to compliment you on your very methodical and pinpointed questions concerning the judiciary as an institution and not Justice Gogoi as an individual.